Hey everybody, Sean here again with Parabellum Fitness. I'm going to go over some warm-up, prehab, rehab type things, and just some stuff to talk, just one thing to show you how to properly hinge with the squat so that you initiate from the hip as opposed to the knee. So what I've got is one of those really kind of aerobic step-up boxes, and I'm going to step up here 1 foot. I'm going to use the edge of it, and again, I'm going to claw my feet right here, and I'm just going to initiate the squat with my hip as opposed to my knee. So if you'll notice, my hip is just dipping down, and I'm just going to dip, touch, come back up. So it's touch and go, just like that. And this is meant to be a progressive movement. So the more you progress, or the more you can really extend or flex and extend with that hip, the higher you want to go until you get into a good deep squat. But this is a really good technique just to start learning how to squat and how to hinge with your hip. What I'm talking about when I say hinge with the hip is when you initiate that squat, most people just do that. You just drop down with the knee. You're bending the knee, and that's why it's going forward. But when you hinge with the hip, it looks like that. So my butt's going back, if you'll notice, just slightly, because I'm hinging with my hip as opposed to my knee. Another good thing to do, hopefully you can see it with black socks. You know what? Let me just rip the socks off. Slide that box over. Claw your feet. So right now I have my feet clawed kind of like that. I'm digging my toes into the ground. I'm digging my heel into the ground. And most of my weight is on the outside of my feet. So when I squat down, I'm here, and I'm allowing my knees to flex out on the way up. This opens up the hip flexors, which takes a lot of stress off of your knees. I'm here, I'm gonna squat down. Now I'm coming back up. So my knees flex out, my toes are digging in, my heels are digging in, and that creates a higher arch. So for those of you who already have broken down arches or already have flat feet, it's an excellent way to maintain what arch you do have. One more time on this, and I'll do it. Hopefully you can see a little bit better from this angle. I'll do it with the left leg. I'm gonna stand up here, make sure I got my toes good and dug in, regain my balance, and I'm going to initiate the squat and just touch my toe down. You'll notice my back is straight, and it's a really good way to work on the imbalances. So you'll notice my left knee is not as stable as my right. I went and saw an ortho, and he said I've got some instability. So this is a really good way of correcting that, because you're correcting instabilities that you have in each side of your body. You got to think of your body in two halves: right arm, right leg, left leg. One of them is stronger than the other. So this is a good way to bring that strength up in that non-dominant limb. Okay, so hope that helps you out. Hope that you can use it and it'll improve you. So remember, Jesus is Lord, and if all your training needs, check out Parabellum Fitness LLC. Thanks. Have a good day.